as you need me. In this evening's live, we're going to go through a number of different things, and if we stay focused and we stay on track, we've got to go through a couple different things. And if some of you haven't heard, and this is a very short read that we're going to do at some point during this live, but Ripple CEO, which is Brad Garlinghouse, predicts crypto market will double in size to $5 trillion by the end of 2024. And that would be pretty remarkable, because right now I believe XRP is the most underutilized cryptocurrency, or not underutilized, but the most undervalued cryptocurrency when it comes to market cap. By estimations, when you look at where everything's at, XRP should be on top of BNB. It should also be on top of Solana, and it also should not be in the cusp of a 12% gain by Doge of being flipped back to number 6. So right now, I believe XRP's market cap, it should be somewhere around 90 billion. So if you put that in terms of price, we're very much undervalued as far as that and the money that's finding its way to XRP. I don't think it's any coincidence that the money hasn't found its way to XRP yet, but I believe it's going to be the instance like we had in 2021, where a lot of money finds XRP after a lot of things have already rallied, and then you're going to have a couple weeks where all of a sudden we double or even triple our market cap. And it's going to be something that's going to be pretty interesting here, because once that happens, everybody's going to be like, holy crap. But by then, you're already going to miss the boat. And the ones who are selling right now, I think it's a huge mistake. I really do. Like, I just think it's a huge mistake to get rid of it right now. At this very juncture, it doesn't feel right. And if we go back just real quick before I do the intro and go any farther, if we just go back to when we went to $1.95, we were at 89 billion. I don't think it's a stretch to say XRP should be back in that price zone right now, with everything we've seen with Bitcoin. So in my personal opinion, I think we're undervalued by like 50 or 60 billion dollars right now in terms of market cap. And I believe that puts us in firm grasp of being the most undervalued in terms of market cap with XRP. So I think right now, to get rid of XRP, life-altering, just based on price. If I would have told you in 2021, when everybody wanted to buy at $1.70, $1.80, and $1.90, that people would be selling at 61 cents, you would have punched me in the face. So think long and hard before you're selling out for something right now that, even in today's terms, let's see, it's about, 87% below all-time highs. I mean, that's in terms of if you just drop down, but not if you're holding it right now. That's like a 600% move. That's actually about a 600% move even from here to get to all-time highs. 500 plus. So just put that in perspective. You got someone who's paid for 10,000 tokens. They're sitting on 35 grand it cost them to buy it. Let's not kid ourselves. It's still $6,000 right now. 6,100, almost 6,200, but you get the picture. So according to them, this is like 18 cents on the dollar still. So you got to keep it in perspective. So when you put everything together, when you look at the formations we're in, when you understand we're in the most bullish pattern formation you can get in technical analysis with the cup and handle formation, it's something to be seen. It's something to be understood too. And just like here, in this part of the handle, it's formed a descending triangle. And this isn't even my cup and handle formation, but this is the current pattern. And if you break this, the technical target just out of this pattern is to come back up to 74.6. And you can see how that would create a massive W there. But what we have to understand here is we haven't failed yet. We came up to the 62.20 resistance like we were supposed to, and now we're going to back test. It's like we talked about during the live. This doesn't usually just break out without back testing. We're in a descending triangle. We're going to break out, so now we're going to back test. It would make no sense to not back test. So what I would be targeting is 61.1 cents. It's that simple. It's the exact reason why I told everybody, if you bought the long, where I said at 59.7, you could sell at 62.2 and just wait to see if that holds at 61.1. Do like I did, because I was trying to teach a point. So also a good reason for spot, because you can ride it back and then So we'll see if it holds. We'll see if it holds. It's the exact reason why I put this here as well, because I anticipate a back test. And then when it breaks out, or if and when it breaks out, I believe that's what's going to end up happening. And if it does play true, look at the massive W that's in the making. And why is that relevant? Because if you go back to the cup and handle formation, we're on the outside right now of the handle, the mid-tier handle resistance. And this actually, it's around that same area we have to back test. So as long as we back test these areas properly, we're going to be in very good shape here. Now, if we come down any farther than the 611, then it could be a back test of this smaller formation. But I don't really want to come back here at 597. But it is in the deck of cards. So just pay attention. And it would still be considered a breakout from the shorter term. But then you lose the stability of what we're trying to build right now. So a lot of stuff going on. And then if you look at the ultimate pattern, this is the all-time pattern if you take out all the nonsense. And this is for the first time, if we can hold this uptrend, it's the first time in this whole pattern's history from when we went to all-time highs in January 2018. And this is on Bitstamp. So this was at like $3.30. But just notice here, and I'm going to go over this again like I did earlier because it's important. Resistance in January 2018. All the way down to support here for the first time in the uptrend. Took 27 months to go from January of 2018 to March of 2020. Then we had the uptrend, hit resistance. Then after we hit this resistance, that's the second hit of the downtrending resistance. We've already had support twice, but follow. Because after we hit it a second time, we came back down to the uptrend again. We hit it 3 or 4 times in totality on the uptrend. But every time we hit it on the uptrend, the downtrending resistance, we had to come back down to that uptrend until now. Now we hit it a third time. And this, we don't know if this is going to maintain, if this is in fact the expansion zone or not. If we break out of here, it's going to play as the expansion zone. If not, it goes back to 38.8 cents roughly. And that's going to be a problem. But we'll see, because you still could have a mid-tier hold. But you want to, well, not 38 cents. You'd go, what am I talking about? You go back down to 50 cents, which is the problem because that's your last support. If you fall through that, you go to 38 cents is what I meant to say. So right now we hit this resistance a third time. That's the same downtrending resistance we first hit at 330 on this pattern, and then we hit it again at $1.98 and 21. Both times we came back down to the uptrending support. Right now, if that was the case, we should come back down here now to about 38.5 cents. If this is the expansion zone, now the floor has to be somewhere around 54 cents. And to go a little bit further, if we want to go to the, what the hell happened here? Let me fix this. Oh, because I'm in the weekly. It happens when I move it around. Let me put this, I wanted to put it to a more minute level. It's like this right here. Right here, I was going to say that didn't sound right, the number. The support didn't sound right. That's at like 58, there we go, 58.3 cents. So if this becomes the expansion zone, now it's 58.3 cents. And then within this, you also have to see the new resistance. And this is exactly why that pattern formed. This could be the expansion zone. And then that would mean we never would have to come back to 38 cents. And then, as we start going, then when you break over this resistance, and this is at about 75 in current times, not quite, 71. So then you see with the technical breakup we talked about in the beginning, that would get us to about 74. That would get us over that area. So that could propel us into a big push up here into that $1.98 area. But before you get there, you would hit the technical zone, which we would break out of the 77-month consolidation. Well, no, out of that, out of the cup and handle formation first. Our first target's $1.20. But the actual overall target, if you look at it, with the actual descending triangle, or the 78-month consolidation in this case, that we'd break out, the technical target, if you play it true, is $1.97. So you got a lot of closer targets that would lead to an eventual. And then if this happens, look at the W it's starting to form here. Unbelievable. So if this all plays out, we are incredibly bullish, and I think it would be incredibly unwise to at least, instead of getting rid of XRP, start accumulating it. If you're afraid, start accumulating. But to get rid of it now, I think would be a huge mistake. We're showing signs of a first-time breakout in over 2 years that this could actually happen. So don't be overzealous. Actually pay attention to what's going on, and don't just live in the last 30 seconds. Live in the totality of the last 78 months. Live in the totality of this cup and handle that started back all the way in March of 22. You know, live in totality of the fact that we may not come back down to the uptrend here, and we have every single time from 2018, hit it in 2020, 2021, hit it in 2022. Now, can we finally break that trend here? Because if we do, it's going to be a big run. And I severely believe, or I personally believe, XRP is severely undervalued. I think the market cap should be up towards 90 billion right now. It should. It commands that kind of attention. But for one reason or another, the institutions know something we don't. There's a reason why retail selling, but institutional buyers or big whales, whatever you want to call them, that hold between 10 million and 100 million tokens are adding to their actual holdings. If they're adding to their holdings, but retail selling, what's the reason? Retail can't afford to lose a quick dollar, as to where these people are the ones who can afford it, or these institutions, they buy it at every single dip because they know these prices are cheap as fuck. Even with the stablecoin, XRP is 39% undervalued. At least take that. Because there's no way it's going to stay under $1, not just because the stablecoin, and it would be an embarrassment for XRP if it was under $1, but the fact that all that added liquidity that comes into the market, into the XRPL ecosystem, not just because of the stablecoin on the ledger, but also because it puts its hands and it cusps into the Ethereum ecosystem. It's genius. So there's a lot of liquidity that can come in that regard too. So to think XRP is going to be under $1 for much longer is to be, I think we're running on borrowed time here. With everything we're looking at, it's just a matter of fucking time here. Excuse my French. So without that being said, let me get into the intro. We'll also take a look at Bitcoin, as it's proven a bear trap to be true. And if you don't know what a bear trap is, that just means it looks very bearish. It puts in bearish formations. But it has every intention, if you look at the longer drawn out formation, of it being a continuation, and it's actually a bullish consolidation. But everybody would have the idea that we're about to go very short here and go way down. And that's what happened as it rotated on us. Not to be unexpected, but a lot of people got caught off guard, and they went short again when you never go short when the pattern's not complete. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but you can go short-term short, but to go short long-term, it's really a mistake right now, because honestly, there's no reason to think this isn't anything more than one big left shoulder or one big setup to 115K possibly. This handle formation is all but set here. And if it plays out, we've measured it out, it's 115K. But there are stops in between. You have 79,000 area and also 85. 79 would be kind of this confirmation on this breakout attempt. And to signal to move to 115, you'd have to get on top of 85. But we'll go over all that because it's a lot. And then we'll also take a look at XRP Healthcare later on. It had a little bit of a consolidation now. But still, I mean, for some of you, you'd be like, what do you mean we started buying at 2.2? Well, yeah, but yesterday it did hit like 8 or 8.5 cents. So, but it needs to have these moments now. I don't want it to be this high. I'd like the next time to buy, because I'm trying to build up to 100,000 tokens. I'm up to 55,000 or 54,000 that are all staked. But I'm trying to build to 100,000, knowing right now that if I get to 80,000, 20,000 roughly, you would get, because 20% over 6 months I would just get anyhow with the staking. So, but I have a goal with that. And then other than that, we'll just take a look at the market cap and everything else with XRP. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. A special shout out to the members of Tom's Army. Please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this live. It's very, very important, because we're at a very important part of the pattern. So whether it's a new viewer or old viewer alike that wants to find their way back, the only way they're going to find this community is if you hit that like button. YouTube recommends this live. And then when they're scrolling through their YouTube feeds, it pops up. That's what it means to be in the algorithm, and I can't do it without each and every one of you. So good evening. 6:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, April 8th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Dr. DigitByte. OG. So I wanted to do that intro because I always forget to do DGB. And before I even take any comments, we're doing DGB. DGB right now has had a little bit of a breakout. But the problem is right now it hit its measured move. And it came back down and consolidated. So now it looks to have formed a very bullish W reversal. You get back on top here. It looks like it's going to have eyes to try to at least come back up and top here again. So I think DGB, very favorable position. Very favorable position, as a matter of fact. But I also feel like we're in a very favorable position because we bought it at 0.07 cents. 007. Well, it was a little lower, but then I bought more. So now I just average it at 007 because I know that's an upper estimate. But yeah, everything looking good here. That uptrend's holding very nicely for DGB. I think we're looking very nice. Very nice. And now we're breaking back over this resistance. And DGB is in the Internet of Things. It's DigitByte. If you take a look at it, I guarantee it might change your opinion if you don't know anything about it. That's the little resistance that we want to break over. It looks like we are right now, actually. Now that I look at it. Kind of looks like we're starting to break over that. All right, we'll keep that like that. But it does look like we're going to break out of this here. That should put us back up into that 2-2 range if we can get over 1838. So just watch DGB. DGB's my baby. It's got a nice cup and handle already formed. And DGB had come down from that 16, 17 cent range all the way down to that 006 area. So something we predicted long ago. If you are watching, please make sure to hit that like button. Only about half of you have hit that like button. If you hit that like button, it really would help me out. If you respect my time, as today I'm working double duty because I was already on earlier. But I still wanted to come back this evening because I thought it was important to try to keep everybody on the same page. So let me get to the comments. I'll try to do my best, but there's a lot of comments already, and I'm going to try to get through this the best I can. So let's see. There's a lot of comments. FE4 Life, welcome back. I appreciate it that you made it here again. John Bugathorpe, Tom, hello, much respect for on Gala. You noted a long-term target of 13 cents on this afternoon's live. What would count as long-term as XRP climbs? Will you keep retracement target updates? Yeah, but I mean, that's a target if we break out of the current formation with Gala. That's absolutely a long-term target, but we've got to break out of the current rotation. If we break down from it, that target's all the way down at like 1 cent. But it still seems like to me it's building up towards GameCon. But yeah, I'll keep watching Gala, especially in the lives. I like to watch Gala in the lives. Lonzo says XRPH has a bright future ahead, even just off his strength ticker XRP. Healthcare won the world, had full recognition and missed XRP. Yeah, exactly. That's another good reason to look at that. They will automatically pump XRPH. It's retail behavior patterns, just like they pump Bitcoin. It's true. It's true. I never even really thought of it that way, but we could get an overflow just like that, too. Everybody's looking at it saying, oh, my God, XRP's at $2 and XRPH is at 14 cents. If that's the scenario, I could see that. Big time. Big time. It is common behavior because think of the people that, will buy commodity stocks, and instead of buying the one that's already at $30 a share, it's the better one. They'll go to a junior miner, even though it's more speculative because they see it's at 17 cents. Oh, I get it. Dodger, welcome in, and thanks for being in Tom's Army along with Peyton Shoemake for 1 month with the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens. Peyton says, hello, Tom. My name is Trey. I joined Tom's Army. I'm excited to be a part of the community. I've been listening for a couple of weeks roughly. Hey, Peyton, I really appreciate that. Man, you joined Tom's Army very quickly. Very, very quickly, and I greatly, greatly appreciate that. I greatly, greatly do. Light Switch Tom, welcome in, and thanks for being in Tom's Army for 2 months, or 3 months, along with Mo, with the XRP Meteor. Yeah, mine's at about 55,000 roughly. Light Switch Tom. Yep, I've gone berserk, but that's just how it's going to be. I feel like it's a very convenient time here. I just hope we get another 30% drop or 20% drop. Otherwise, I won't be able to do what I keep doing. But it's okay. If I got to buy $30 here tonight, whatever. I've been liking to buy every day. I just buy a smaller amount when the price is up this high. I bought a fair amount under 3 cents, so I can't complain. Lonzo, without the new ISSO liquidity systems, the whole global financial system is wrecked. Time is almost here. It sure is. It sure is, and you can see it each and every day that passes. Rock and XR Painter giving out punches like Halloween candy. Yes, yes, yes. UK Phil, welcome in, and thanks for being in Towns Army for 3 months with the XP Meteor. XRP Moon Rockets, greetings. XRP chart is very impressive. I agree, Lonzo. I really, really do. Marvin Davis, welcome in with Mario Louise Willamese, welcome in. Well, our time will happen when it's ready to be our time, friend, but it is close. According to the XRP-Bitcoin pairing, we are super, super, super close. And we've been talking about this even before this W reversal decided to try to form here. But we're very close to a big breakout. And the first move is going to be back up to 921 and then ultimately push out of the section. And we'll take a measured measurement right after I talk about this. Tanya, welcome in, love, and thank you for being in Towns Army for over 1 year with the I Told You So badge. Jeffrey, welcome in. He says, pay attention to the upcoming amendments. We're going to hit all targets this week, 2 days from now. I hope so. I hope so. It looks like we're close to a big explosion here, though, for real. Nobody, is there any truth to the settlement on the 16th? Nobody knows for sure. There's rumblings that there's another meeting taking place, but nobody knows the real details. And when I find anything out, I'll be sure to try to be the first to let you know when I find accurate facts. But that is the speculation, ladies and gentlemen, that there could be a settlement. It just doesn't, unless it's in the right context, it really doesn't make a lot of sense. Because you have a lot of things within the XRP Ledger ecosystem that they could very well go after. So we don't know. We don't know. But I'll let you know when I actually hear something that I know. Nick Morales, Diggers, welcome in. JW, thanks for being in Tom's Army for over 1 year with the I Told You So badge. Appreciate that so much. Miss Vicky, welcome in, love. I hope you're recovering well from your accident. I hope everything's going well. I'm so blessed to see you in here this evening. You have no idea. I feel you've made my night. And thank you for being in Tom's Army for over 6 months with the XP Predictors. Seriously, thank you so much. She says we're all looking good from here. We appreciate that, as are you, Miss Vicky. And we look forward to seeing you in here. Always, always, always. Melcy, welcome in. Czam, good evening. Jeffrey, the news and charts are absolutely aligning. It really seems that way. Cade, welcome in. Yes, I can do a quick rundown on XLM as well for you, friend. Ahmad as well. Been around for quite some time. But XLM is trying, everybody. It's trying. And because of the consolidation it made, it gives you that immediate, again, it's kind of like that validation push. We already know we have a technical target on this breakout, up to 17.4 cents. But this kind of gives you a little validation that we can continue to move up. And even if you just base it off of this nice consolidation and a breakout, you still have to come up here to about that 15 cent area. So let me take this off of here. But it's right around 15.2. So that's our next big resistance. If in fact this pattern does bust to the top side, and it looks like we are. So in worst case scenario, you're still looking at a 13.7% move. But I think it's going to do like XRP. And we should come up here to like 17 cents at least. I'm actually going to take this away because I don't want to confuse this target, because yes, you could say that, but let's be honest. We've got to break this longer pattern, and once we do, it's going to make for a much wider pattern target. Much bigger pattern target. Let's just call it for what it is. It's almost irrelevant at this point to have that shorter target. So just pay attention to what's happening here. We very well should be coming up towards that 17 cent area. But first, we got to get past 15.2. But we've got a very long pattern that's been drawn out here. And we can make this smaller, but like I've said before, it's basically irrelevant. Unless you play it in these two segments, there's nothing else to do. So, this is just like XRP though. Every time XLM has come down to this low support, and it should be 8.7, but right now it put in this uptrend, and it doesn't seem to want to come down here, even from this side. So if this is starting to create the expansion zone, this could get very, 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 very lucrative here for XLM in a very short amount of time. Just as undervalued as XRP is, XLM's toting that same line here, folks. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. And it's getting very exciting. I'm getting rid of this. I don't care about that short pattern, honestly. It's getting very exciting. Very exciting. Pay attention. Just as excited as I am about XRP, I am about XLM. And, you know, since we're talking about both of these, let's not forget about XDC as well. That's like our sleeping, that's like the stepchild. We love the stepchild, but it seems that the stepchild never gets the recognition. You know, at least or the stepfather, you know, or the step sibling or the step parent, you know. So, because you're in control, but you're not, because it's not really, you know, if anybody's a step parent, they understand. So I dare say that that was a inaccurate depiction of what I was trying to encapsulate here. Although we didn't have evidence here, but now we do. All right, that looks good to me. We'll tote that back just a little bit, but I need to see this. I think everybody else does. Look at this. Even XLM's trying to continue to push out. I mean, XLM is very undervalued as well. Don't just think it's some of these other ones. I mean, XDC's undervalued as a son of a... I swear, XDC just continuously seems to be... Yeah, we're on the cusp of a breakout here. XDC is always undervalued for some reason. We're going to have a big breakout here if this happens. I'm just going to do a small measurement. No, I'm not. Nope. We're still going to use our target from before. Eventually, it's going to come up there to that 6.5 and then higher. But I suppose you could break it down to like 4.9, but it's actually a little higher, so something like that. But XLM is on the cusp here. We all know XDC was on this descending formation for a very long time. We got into expansion. And again, this is another one that created that expansion zone, just like, here, if you want to get a better idea, just like we did with the XRP-Bitcoin pairing. So there's a lot of bullishness within the XRP, XLM, and XDC pairings there. And I believe you have to own all three if you own XRP. I just think you're doing yourself an injustice if you don't. Because a lot of people are like, which one should I own? No. That's the wrong question. Nice, Ryan. Very nice. Very nice. And then the XRP Bitcoin pairing, before I forget, this is on a beautiful breakout pattern. We're breaking into more of like, I like to call it the expansion zone. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but it really is. It really is, because the bottom side of that pattern, it may never come back down to it. I don't know why this keeps deleting. But if this plays true, this could be the end of this, and then we just stop, and then we can start breaking up instead of coming back down to the bottom. But we'll see. This looks like the same thing we were seeing on our precious metals charts, as we've said before. So we're looking for a breakout here. We're looking for a breakout, and if it happens, it's actually a pretty impressive target. If we look at this, let's just say it happens right here. Well, that's basically how we got this target up here. Let me lower it just a little bit. It's up to 1092. So if you take this in totality and we say, oh, you know what? We're going to take for granted, and we'll just take it from where it's at now, a little bit right around here. According to the XRP Bitcoin pairing, that lines up with a 25% move that we're seeing in the XRP chart. You know, I like to see when things start lining up. I think there's a lot of evidence to point to the fact that we're close to a breakout here. I really do. No, Jeffrey, you don't need to use MEXC anymore. But yeah, that you can use the XRPH wallet now. You can send XRP even from anything that you own that you can buy XRP. You can send XRP to the XRPH wallet now, and you can convert it into XRPH. So I do use XRP or MEXC while I can, but now we have other options as well, fortunately, as somebody was stating. Peyton, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear more and more people are starting to see how good it actually works. I'm shocked how good it works. Well, I mean, you can send XRPH to any exchange that has XRPH on it. You can put it into Tether. I believe right on the exchange you can convert it from XRPH to Tether. I'm 0% worried about selling it. I could send it back to MEXC, and then I could send XRP. I could sell it out for XRP. I could send it to any other exchange that I can get on that has XRPH. Or I can just, I believe on the wallet, I wish somebody, I haven't sold any, so I have no idea because I'm staking it all. But can you sell it out on the wallet and Tether? I know on the wallet you can convert it to XRP, so guess what? I would just send XR, here we go, ready? XRPH converted into XRP in the wallet and then ship it out to your exchange and sell the XRP. There you go. You can't swap on the wallet? So then just send it out. Send it out via XRPH. And then... Okay, so that's what I was saying. So go back to sending out the XRPH just like you sent it in. But I'm saying that's a glitch right now. That's gonna be implemented, if not already. And I believe it already is anyhow, because I thought I tried it on the air one day and I thought it worked, but I could be wrong. But in any event, thank you everybody who's saying you can do it, because I thought you could. Yeah, so update the wallet, please. But if that doesn't work, just take XRPH. I can't tell you another US exchange, because everyone I tried, they don't allow USA users anymore. So I don't know. There's no exchange that I could find that when I tried to go on in the USA, no matter what the audience told me or what I tried to find, they would all say that they didn't allow new USA users. BitTrue, or BitTrue, whatever you call it, that one was another one that I tried to do and it said new USA user. Because of my IP address, it wasn't welcome. XRP fired as a buy on TradingView. Did it really today? Interesting. We can certainly take a look at that since you seem to be interested in the technicals on here. It sure did. Slipped into the buy range, didn't it? That's in the daily. Daily, it looks like 15. Oh, we got to go into the 4-hourly. Everything looks like a buy now. Yeah, definitely. According to the indicators, which we knew based on what we're already seeing, but now the indicators are turning bullish. That's scary when you start seeing this, when everything's looking like a buy. Once the indicators flip bullish, this is when the technical traders start to dump in some real money. So look out for some technical trades here. So we should get some nice volatility. Interesting. It's a good start. It's a good start. So let's read this real quick. So I wanted to read this because this talks about the very important levels that we're trying to articulate here in this live. So Ripple XRP bull run to return. This level needs to fall first according to analysts. Can't swap, update your wallet. They told me via email that some people were having glitches / bugs. Hold on, I want to read this comment. They told me via email that some people were having difficulty / bugs. It was supposed to be fixed by today or tomorrow. Make sure your node is set to default on XRPH wallet app. Those that can't swap need. Yep, okay, perfect. Perfect. And it's just been implemented, so you're always going to have problems as... We're in the infant stages, folks. We just happen to be there as it's happening. This is awesome. We all want to give Jules a high five. The wallet works fine. Make sure your app is... Thank you, Big Mac. I was going to say, mine was working fine, too, when I was doing it, so... And I even swapped XRP for XRPH just to make sure. And, you know, I didn't have any problems, so... That's just me. I mean, someone's going to have problems. You know, it's still a work in progress. But, you know, like everything that's new, you got to deal with it. That's why you're an early holder. Fall first according to analysts. So this is the levels that have to fall. So Ripple XRP bull run to return. This level needs to fall first according to analysts. And if you do appreciate my work, don't hesitate in joining Tom's Army. Or consider sending one YouTube super chat per month to show your support. As no donations tonight, but we've had, I think, a lot of likes. decent amount of likes. We could be doing a lot better with likes, but we're doing okay. 123 likes, 172 people watching at least, for the very least. To help me out, if you respect me, please hit that like button so that YouTube will recommend my content. That's all I ask. Big Mac, welcome into Tom's Army. You have made my day, sir. You have made my day. I always say if one person joins my Tom's Army during my live, I'll be the happiest person on the planet. And you have just ensured that I will be the happiest person on the planet tonight. What a cool person this man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if you're looking for XRP, everybody, make sure you look in the video description below and our pinned comments in the USA. That's on BITUNIX, so that you don't have to pay the extraordinary fees to swing trade, especially on Uphold or a place that charges a lot of fees. Don't deal with that BS. When I bought in and sold out, it's $2 a piece. Don't do it. Don't spend 5% of your money or 3%. And then there's no VPN required, and it's the lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA. So that's why I encourage it. And if you're looking at MEXC, that's also in the video description below and or pinned comments. But that's about all I want to talk about that stuff. Ripple's XRP experienced a modest 2% daily increase, currently valued at nearly 61 cents. Let's see. The cryptocurrency market launched another substantial rally today, with Bitcoin briefly surpassing 72.5. Ripple's XRP also caught the green wave, albeit charting less impressive gains than its rival. Currently, the asset is worth, well, now we know it's just over 61 cents. Some of the bullish analysts who observe XRP's movement quite frequently, blah, 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 blah. The analyst believes that breaking above the major resistance, 75 cents, could lead to a bullish momentum and an eventual jump to the range of $1 to $1.30. I agree with that. XRP is currently at a bouncing point and forecasting that it will definitely appreciate against Bitcoin very soon. I don't disagree with that either. XRP has concluded its retest and it's now preparing for an explosive upward move, while the latter think the asset's valuation will peak in the months after, yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, that's all I need to read about that. This is something, if you didn't see today, this can very much so add into the price appreciation, not just with the stable coin, but also with what Brad Garlinghouse said. So Ripple CEO predicts crypto market will double in size to $5 trillion by the end of 2024. That's only 7 months away, 8 months away now. I mean, that's insane. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said he expects the entire value of the crypto market to double this year, citing the arrival of the first U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds and upcoming so-called Bitcoin halving. The overall market cap of the crypto industry is easily predicted to double by the end of the year, as it's impacted by all of these macro factors, Garlinghouse says. One of the other factors Garlinghouse sees pushing the crypto market to new highs is the possibility of positive regulatory momentum in the United States. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of blockchain startup Ripple, sees the combined market capitalization of the cryptocurrency market topping $5 trillion this year. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse told CNBC he expects the entire value of the crypto market to double, citing macro factors including the arrival of the first U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, as well as the upcoming so-called Bitcoin halving. I've been around this industry for a long time, and I've seen those trends come and go, Garlinghouse told CNBC. I'm very optimistic. I think the macro trends, the big picture things like the ETFs, they're driving for the first time real institutional money. You're seeing that drives demand, and at the same time, demand is increasing, supply is decreasing. Garlinghouse said, that doesn't take an economics major to tell you what happens when supply contracts and demand expands. The first U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs were approved on January 10th by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. They trade on U.S. stock exchanges and allow institutions and retail investors to gain exposure to Bitcoin without directly owning the underlying asset. The Bitcoin halving is a technical event that takes place roughly every 4 years in Bitcoin's history. It halves the total mining reward to Bitcoin miners, which are volunteers. Albin, thank you so much for joining Tom's Army. I cannot believe 2 people joined Tom's Army during this live. Thank you so much, seriously. And I know you and Big Mac just joined because You have the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens, as that's my face superimposed on that badge. I kid you not, as sure as the ground I'm standing here. Mr. Tony Carter, welcome in, and thank you for being in Tom's Army for over 2 years with the XRP 589 Moon badge. Hashtag M2C Mother Second Choice. Thank you so much, Mr. Carter. Hopefully you're having a blessed day out there in the Outback. In the Outback somewhere. Kryptonian, welcome in, and thank you for being in Tom's Army for over 2 months with the emoji badge, with the Dusty's Outhouse Crypto News. So let me read this line again. The Bitcoin halving is a technical event that takes place roughly every 4 years in Bitcoin's history. It halves the total mining reward to Bitcoin miners, which are volunteers on the Bitcoin network who use high-powered computers to verify transactions and mint new tokens. The last such event took place in 2020, and the next one is slated to happen later this month. The overall market cap of the crypto industry is easily predicted to double by the end of this year, as it's impacted by all of these macro factors, Garlinghouse said. The total crypto market capitalization was roughly 2.6 trillion as of April 4th. If the market were to double, that would imply a new total crypto market cap of 5.2 trillion. Bitcoin has risen more than 140% in the last 12 months. It hit a record high above 73,000 on March 13th, according to CoinGecko data. It has fallen blah 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 to 70,000 levels. Yeah. So that's what Brad Garlinghouse is saying. And then the very last thing I want to read, because there are some factors that it would take a lot to make this your last chance ever into the history of infinity. But let's take a positive stance. XRP, is this the last chance for you to accumulate? XRP is about to break above a resistance level, which might allow the token to reach its 2021 high. And we have seen throughout this entire analysis today how I broke it down by level, so that we could get into the readings. And I had to do all of that so all of this would make sense. But I think over the first portion of this live, we did a tremendous job of doing that. So XRP price moved up by over, and I say by 2 people joining Tom's Army. I think they agree, and they're appreciating what's going on here. So I don't even have to second guess. And guess what? For everybody who's new, see the hair? See how long the hair is getting? I promised I would not cut my hair. And see why I have to have a hat on. But I told everybody I would not cut my hair in July of last year of 23 until XRP hit $1. And by God, I have not cut my hair since July of 23. And I don't know if I want to now. It's getting quite long. It's getting quite long. Ooh, Julie, can I have a sip? I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, sorry about that. I had to get a water, and not a warm water. Not a warm water. But anyhow, getting back to the reading. But I think this would also be a good time to relax if you are going to join me in relaxation. I think we still got a few people around. 163 people. I am stunned. I'm stunned that today would be the day that everybody decided to come back. Not to come back, but that everybody would be so interested. After this, we'll take a look at the XRP Healthcare chart as well. So like most cryptos, Ripple's XRP price action turned bullish in recent days, thanks to the change in market conditions. While XRP was preparing to push its price further up, this might actually be the last opportunity for investors to buy the token at a lower price. This is the right time to buy XRP Capital PHEMEX A popular crypto analyst, I've never heard of him, recently posted a tweet highlighting an interesting development regarding XRP. As per the tweet, the token's price was about to break out from a bullish pattern, which could result in a bull rally. If the analyst is to be believed, the breakout could also allow XRP to reach its highs in 2020 from 2021. Therefore, this might be the right time for investors to consider accumulating the token before its price skyrockets. And see, that's why we talked about the 78-month consolidation. We've talked about the cup and handle pattern because of this. This is why. This is why. Because I knew once I read this, you would have to have at least all that information to make a decision. Since the chances of a bull rally seemed likely, AMB Crypto then checked the token's metrics to better understand what to expect. And this is the only reason I even read this article, for the sentiments data. I actually like looking at it. Our analysis of sentiments data revealed that the token's MVRV ratio improved over the last few days. Its funding rate also dropped, which can be interpreted as a bull signal, as prices often move the other way to the funding rate. In fact, the bull rally might have already begun. And that could be the expansion zone we're talking about. According to CoinMarketcap, XRP was up by more than 15% in the last 24 hours. At the time of writing, XRP was trading at $59.62 with a market capitalization of over $32.8 billion. Sentiments data also revealed that investors have actually started to increase accumulation. This was evident from the fact that XRP supply on exchanges dropped during the last few days. Additionally, its exchange UT flow spiked, further suggesting that buying pressure on the token was high. The big players in the crypto space were also actively trading XRP as its whale transaction count remained high in the last week. AMB Crypto's analysis of XRP's technical indicators also flagged a few bull signals. For instance, its price rebounded from the lower limit of the Bollinger Bands and headed towards the 20-day simple moving average at press time. A breakout above it could propel further growth in terms of price. Its relative strength index, RSI, also registered a slight uptick, hinting at a continued price uptrend. Nonetheless, the money flow MFI index, so the money flow index, looked unstable as it went southward. Well, we want to see the money flow continue pushing in. So that's the reading I wanted to do. I did 3 different readings because I couldn't get to it earlier because I just talked too much, as I generally do. But I do appreciate everybody who stuck through the reading. I can't believe it's already been 47 minutes. I had to look again because I thought it said 41 when I last looked, but I'm like, there's no way it could be 41. But I will be 41 in December, so it makes perfect sense. I don't know, I'm just drawing some irrelevant correlation. So, XRP Healthcare, 6.847 cents. We did a nice retracement here. Beautiful retracement. Is that enough? Not so sure. I'm not so sure, but we'll see. We'll definitely find out here soon enough. That was the shorter part of the pattern, but I'm not sure what happened here. Because we can draw this out for what it is. Now, I like when the patterns start to develop, because I don't have to guess. I know a lot of people like to guess. I don't like to guess. I don't want to even speculate. I just want to see it. But I always wait until we come out on the lives to show you the updated technicals. You can all understand that, right? That's why it's so important to be in the lives. And yesterday I didn't do a live on Sunday because my voice was bad. In full intention of doing 2 lives today, and I knew I would. And I knew it was going to be important today to do both because there was different information. I just didn't know Brad Garlinghouse was going to help me with content by talking about the remarkable expectations of a $5.2 trillion market cap by the end of the year. Oh no. This is a catastrophe. See perseverance. So when it comes to XRP Healthcare, we're looking for that possible retracement if we lose 6, 7, 8. And we probably should. We should probably come up to 6-1 or come down to 6-1. That's a mighty big, what looks like inverted hammer, though. This could be a fake out. This could be a bear trap if it comes down. Big bear trap. Actually, I almost dare say that's a bear trap. Holy smokes. Man, if this plays out true, I'll just say this plays out true and we continue to break out of this in time. My Lord. My Lord. Speaking of the Lord, don't forget to give thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ today. Just went through a trying time in these past several weeks. Let's see, Tom, can you please tell me how the USA user who bought XRPH on their wallet can sell it? I know staking is an option, but selling must be too. Hey, thank you for the $5 donation. How do you sell it on the wallet? Somebody is asking one of the users how they sold it on the wallet. I mean, if you're trying to sell it and you can transfer XRPH off the app, I would suggest doing that. I also know you can convert it from XRPH to XRP. I'm not sure if that issue is still persisting, but I know I switched it out from one to the other. But I'm not looking to sell, so you gotta, if that person can please respond, because I have not looked. Maybe I should try. Maybe tonight I'll try just to see what's going on. But I don't like to fill my head with the thoughts of selling when I'm not going to, so I tend to not look for those avenues. But I mean, hopefully somebody responds. It would be greatly appreciated if you have an answer to that. But for anybody who sent XRPH onto the app, just send it back to that address you sent it from the other exchange. You can send the XRPH back at any time. There is a send-off option even before the update. You couldn't only receive it, you could send the XRPH back off. Yep, that's what Brad Garlinghouse said. Just tried to send XRPH to the wallet and BitTree has frozen the tokens. It's probably just pending. It's probably just pending. But I don't know. I don't use BITUNIX or BitTree. I've never used it. Is it worth getting? I mean, I hold 54, almost 50, I think 55,000 tokens now. But I'll be honest, when I was buying the majority, it was before the breakout. Like we've all talked about. I was buying it. And I even said it was going to happen. No one's going to want to buy it around 2 or 2.5 or 3 cents. But the moment it doubles or triples, everybody's going to ask if it's a good buy. I think it's a good buy, but maybe not at this level. I don't know. Stronghold. I know I had a Stronghold chart. That's SHX. That's the one I believe on the Stellar network. On the Stellar, fuck, which one did I have? Let's try this one first. Because yep, this is it. I knew it. We're still consolidating in here. This is nice. Look at that. It's come all the way down there too. Fuck. Somebody even said it. Somebody goes, Tom, you're not going to believe it, but it came down to your low target. I was like, what? He was not lying to me. I'll be fucking... Holy fuck. It came all the way down there. That was our speculation that we're on this kind of rotation. Hey, Brett, thank you so much for the $9.99 donation. I greatly appreciate that. Holy crap. Brett, I appreciate that. He says he always looks forward to watching the videos. That's incredibly awesome. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I love that people like watching the content. I can't even describe it. Stronghold's looking fantastic, though. That's a reversal candle. That's a... This could be the chance that... Oh, my God. I remember this now. I was looking through my things. None of my exchanges have this. That's what it was. I remember I was looking through this. But yeah, this nice reversal on the weekly. Very nice reversal. Very nice. And at some point, when this actually does break out, because it will, eventually this is going to break out. Make no mistake, this will break out. Otherwise, it's going to go down, and unless you think this is going to zero, this will break out in time. Let's just say it takes this long. I mean, you're looking at a very healthy move. This isn't even one that you buy right now, and if it goes down 20, you get mad. You just keep buying it every day. What? MEXC has SHX? Does it really? Robbie got... I was going to say they didn't have it the last time I looked. They must have just got it. They do. I see it right here at 007. Even though it's not at 007. Oh, maybe that's... Okay, so they did list it a week ago. That is fucking awesome. That is awesome. Because I remember when I was looking and I'm like, there's none. When I'm obligated to put this one because that's the chart. But here's MEXC right here. Look at that. Well, that's good to know. I'll keep my eye on this because this could very well be one that I am going to start accumulating into. Because this is one that is a sleeping giant on this ecosystem. And look how far it's come down. Like, honestly... Just a couple weeks ago, you would have felt like you could have been missing out. Remember, we talked about this a few months ago, even when this started, when everybody started bringing it up beginning of the year, and it was already so far up there, we thought we were missing out. Why does it say 007? Am I missing? Why does it say 007 on, and then I can, but why does it say 007? If the other one, that's a big difference. Why does it say 007 on MEXC? If on BITUNIX it says, oh, what the hell's going on here? That pattern's not it. This. Okay, well, I guess that chart's, I don't know what's going on there. I guess that just, it's gone. Maybe that's just dead. Okay. That must be old news now. We'll just do it on this one. I'm just gonna do it on here. Just this. I'm just gonna do this so I remember what I'm looking at next time that I look. I'm going to do this a couple different ways because I need to see something. Actually, I kind of like how that looks. Now, I don't even need to do anything else. I can have the second tier breakout, but no reason. I actually like this a lot. Because you can see this nice defined bear flag here. But this is looking like more of a reversal pattern. If this reverses out 008, so what does that constitute? What kind of move is this? It's a nice healthy move here just to start. But it's always good to buy in these rotational spots here. I don't do speculation based on time frames, honestly. I don't know. End of the year. By the end of the year, it very well could still be in the same consolidation and a rotation right now that we've been 78 months. It technically, this pattern rotation, it is defined to end by the end of December is when it's said to end. So the end of this year is when this rotation, that could keep it anywhere around the 39-cent area, even if it broke down. If it breaks up, I mean, you're looking at probably high end $1.97. It could theoretically get on a rally, and if it does it right, but your first real resistance right now and your big target would be around $1.20. But that would break a 78-month consolidation. So, no, the FUD is good. All this FUD and bullshit. Remember when I said I started switching bullish in my own head a couple days ago because of all the fear being put out? This is fantastic. Yes, the gap, man. I bought solo. First at 9.5 cents, then I bought a little bit more at around 11 cents when Corium went nuts. So yes, I do have solo. I do have solo, my friend. But my voice, guys, I can't look through any more charts. I don't want to look through any more charts. My mind is like, I'm sure you can all imagine. I'm sure you can all imagine. Although I'm not an insider or have any kind of information, but based on the numbers that I'm seeing, nobody's picking Purdue to win the national championship tonight. And that big guy on Purdue he's got a, I always say when a guy's got when he's got a chip on his shoulder, he feels like he's been misrepresented or undervalued or whatever. That Edie guy, I'm telling you, that Edie guy, it's like plus 210. I'm gonna drop $100 on it. If it gets the plus 350 in the game, even if I lose the $100, dropping $100 on it at plus 350, and we'll see what happens. Oh, Velo. We talked about Velo. Did it actually make the move? That was one of them that I couldn't find either. Velo. What's my ultimate goal for XRP Healthcare as far as a holder, or what I think is going to happen? As a holder, my ultimate goal would be to be able to use it as a point of sale, like a currency. Use it as a medium of exchange. So, but I think the ultimate goal for XRPH, not just mine, but the ultimate goal for it is to wait it out right now and see if they do acquire all these healthcare facilities and it becomes a point of contention with sales. Like if you can use it at healthcare facilities and use it for prescriptions across the world, my freaking Lord. My friggin' Lord. Oh, Velo is on there. Excellent. MEXC starting to fall out of favor with me, only because one, it was already out of favor, but only because starting at the end of July, they're going to force you to do a KYC. Otherwise, you can't do anything but withdraw funds that are on there. So if somebody sends you funds on there, you get funds on there, then you can send them off, but they won't let you do anything else. You can't sell the position. You just got to send it off to another wallet. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Bitcoin, I don't even know if we talked about Bitcoin, but we know the targets of Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin hits the technical move up on this breakout, and now this is the start because it looks like we have a bull flag form, 79,377 is the technical target. But on the cup and handle, the entirety of the pattern, Bitcoin's technical target, that I'm going because I got to go. My voice is going to die. Bitcoin's technical target on this cup and handle is all the way up at 115,000. We measured it by the depth of the cup, which is accurate technical analysis, and that's where it goes up to. So this plays out true. Just look out here. We got a big move coming. Thank you all so much. Make sure to hit that like button. I've had so much fun here on this live. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Hashtag be better, do better in the comments if you made it till the end.